Mortgage rates are at an all-time low. So what? According to Freddie Mac's primary mortgage market survey, due to yet another disappointing report from the March employment report, mortgage rates are now at the lowest point that they have ever been. This is following 3 consecutive weeks where the mortgage rates have fallen for both the 15-year fixed rate and the 30-year fixed rate. You can now get a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage for 3.88% APR, which is 0.7 points lower than it was during the week of April 12. In addition, this is lower than the rate was at the same time last year, which was 4.91% at that time. The 15-year fixed mortgage rate is now at 3.11% APR. This is a record for the 15-year mortgage rate, with the record being 3.13%. Which was set just last week on March 8. Last year at this time, the APR for a 15-year mortgage was 4.13%. ARM mortgages are also at an all-time low, with the average 5-year ARM starting at 2.85%. Last week a 5-year ARM was 2.86% and a year ago, the 5-year ARM was 3.78%. One area that did rise in percentage points is the 1-year ARM, with an increase of 0.6 points, making it 2.80%. Last week a 1-year ARM was at 2.78% and a year ago, the average was 3.25%. Frank Notaft, who is the VP and chief economist for Freddie Mac, explained that fixed mortgages decreased again because the employment report for March showed a less than stellar increase in the job market. Essentially, there was a prediction that 250,000 new jobs would become available, and in March, only 120,000 new jobs were created. This has had a deep impact on mortgage rates. Notaft also pointed out that according to the Beige Book, which was released April 11, 2012, businesses are hiring across many districts. Freddie Mac isn't the only source that has noted a decline in fixed mortgage rates. Bankrate is also reporting the same declines. They're showing a 30-year fixed mortgage as 4.11% with the 15-year fixed mortgage at 3.32%. They're both on the decline from 4.25% and 3.42% respectively. They also noted a decrease in the 5-year ARM at 3.03%, which is 0.7 points lower than in the previous week. Bankrate's information comes from a weekly market survey conducted nationally through the top 10 banks in the top markets. Mortgage rates are at an all-time low. So what? It doesn't really matter how low mortgage rates fall if no one is able to qualify for mortgages. Ellie Mae ran a report recently stating that the average FICO score of mortgage applications being rejected is 720. The median credit score for Americans is only 700. This means that more than half of potential buyers are automatically eliminated from qualifying for a mortgage. Combined with the elimination of those who are self-employed or have high amounts of debt, it's estimated that nearly 90% of the population can't get a loan.